Hello everyone, I am the MLP Connoisseur, and welcome again to some more pony news regarding the MLP movie that is coming this year. I know I just released information regarding Season 7 airing in April, but oh my gosh, there's even more news. We have 4 characters revealed for the movie, and I don't think anybody was expecting this. I have the information on my phone right now, so I apologize if I'm looking down, but these characters are pretty interesting, and I'm going to talk about each of them. I don't know what they got as a reference or what they used as inspiration for these characters, but the designs look pretty darn beautiful and at the same time epic. I'll just start it off. So we have Liev Schreiber as the Storm King, and from what it looks like, the Storm King is being modeled off of an Antarctic version of T-Rex. You get that vibe from it. I like the dark blue with the really, aqua blue on the chest and the top. I don't know the purpose. I mean, you might think he's a villain, but maybe he's more graceful and helpful to the main 7. Then we have Kristen Chenoweth, who is voicing Princess Skystar, who obviously, because of the color palette and, light colors, looks like a very good character. And, oh my gosh, is that who I think it is? Is this a sea pony? Oh my gosh, it's a sea pony! So, that's great. It looks like they have, some sort of, underwater coral in the quote-unquote mane. Wow, I like the design, though, and the flipper hooves. Then it says Taye Diggs as Capper. Now, art style-wise, Capper's design doesn't fit MLP. You wouldn't expect that. He looks more anthropomorphic because he has hands. So, I really don't know. I believe the source, right? I'm believing this. But I'm a little suspicious, and that's what I want to ask you about, because it doesn't look like it fits. And then we have Emily Blunt as Tempest Shadow, who doesn't seem like, royalty. Seems like a rogue with the broken horn and the really the in-between crimson and purple mane. I love that color. It looks like a very rogue, almost like a royal guard kind of a character, because you can see the scar on the eye too. And what's funny is that, it looks like it's just a unicorn. It's very interesting. I don't know what to make of this, because we don't know. All we know are the names and the designs. We can assume who's good and who's bad based on color palettes, but, I don't know. Would they really release the villain this early? I mean, the Storm King? You see, the problem with this, in my opinion, is that in one whole movie they're introducing at least, 5 new characters, and these 4 seem to play prominent roles. I think it's too much. I think it's going to be oversaturated, because the problem is that when you have something like the MLP movie, we have the already developed characters, and it's okay to introduce new ones. But I think they're overdoing it a little. Obviously, toy sales, obviously, but that's my opinion. Because when you have movies like the SpongeBob movie, for example, it involves only the characters in SpongeBob, and, you have that bounty hunter, and you have some other characters that are a little less important, like you have the princess, but they're not in it so much, and they give you enough exposition as to who they are. The problem with this MLP movie is that if it's not going to continue in the show, which it probably won't, because they would probably want to make it different in a timeline sense, we're going to either miss the characters, or we're going to wish that the characters came back and they're not going to come back. And that's a problem. So, let me know what you think, in all honesty. What do you think of these new character designs? Do you think that Capper fits with the art style and design with the hands and all, being anthropomorphic? I don't know. What do you think of each one? Who's your favorite? Tell me anything you think. I'm just glad to be here, and I'm glad that you watched this video. So, to stay up to date, of course, subscribe, press the bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll be set. So, I am the MLP Connoisseur, and I thank you for your time.